My name is Kirsten, and I have been the primary caregiver for my husband's 90-year-old grandfather, who's also a Korean War veteran and has Alzheimer's dementia. We sought out the services of Montana Elder Law to help us navigate the aid and attendance benefit. It's been very positive. I got to work with Kate, and she was an absolute asset for Grandpa and one of the best advocates. She was able to head off issues, potential issues, off at the pass, and they never even became issues. I think the fact that they're so well-rounded, we can have a very broad conversation, and that was super helpful for us in understanding what the next processes were going to be for Grandpa. For us, it was all about peace of mind. We were able to do something in advance prior to Grandpa transitioning to the nursing home, and because Montana Elder Law was handling the paper shuffle and we had confidence in that, it allowed us the time to be with him and to just focus on his care and make sure he was taken care of. I think that the services we received are invaluable in relation to the benefits that Grandpa received, and he's been able to be well taken care of. Montana Elder Law was able to get Grandpa qualified for the maximum benefit amount, and he received $1,911 in the monthly pension amount. And that was such a huge relief to know that that amount was already flowing through his account to cover a big portion of the upcoming nursing home bill. And it transitioned with him seamlessly when he finally transitioned to the nursing home. And we didn't have to worry about that piece of it.
Another reason to maybe look at hiring Montana Elder Law is if I had gone to the VA directly, because Dad was part of the VA, if I had gone to the VA directly, Mom and Dad would not have instantly qualified for this benefit. They'd have looked at their income, they'd have looked at everything else, and they would not have qualified. We had some nuances that we had to look at in order for Mom and Dad to qualify, and Montana Elder Law is who helped us get there. It would not have happened any other way. Well, because Mom and Dad were married, they got, at that time, they got $2,230 a month. Now, keep in mind, every year it can go up just a little bit because of cost of living adjustment. And so that went up just a little bit every year because of cost of living. I don't know if I could have done it without Montana Elder Law's assistance, because I think it works better with the law firm itself. When I first looked at it, the system itself is complicated. So you kind of need a law firm's assistance to work through all of the hoops and everything else to go through it. I can't imagine someone on their own doing it. Even with my experience, I can't imagine someone on their own doing it. And Montana Elder Law itself, and keep in mind, I'm not saying this just because I work here, but Montana Elder Law, they're committed to serving the clients. They're not committed to serving anyone else but their clients. I would say because they care about their veterans, they care about their caregivers, they care about their people. When they first started out, they were like, you gotta be kidding me. But when they actually get the money, they're just about in tears because they can't imagine that it really happens. It's probably one of their biggest excitement, and they're always overwhelmed. I would contact Montana Elder Law, because it is probably the only way you're going to get all of the biggest bang for your buck, because there's if you don't hire Montana Elder Law, you're not going to probably get the full benefit. You may only get a portion of it. You may only get you might get half, you might get a third, or you may get nothing. I've seen that actually happen. So you're better off hiring Montana Elder Law so you can get your full benefit.
I'm Ralph Hassler. This is my wife, Suzanne Hassler.
And I think it's been wonderful. They were so professional, competent, and respectful, and dependable. anytime I called with a question, I was got an answer. Nobody was unhappy because I called. If there was nobody there, I left a message. They called back right away. They don't forget you. And they were just really, really good to work with. And we had a deadline, and they worked really hard to get us under this deadline because the VA was changing their benefits. And we got in just in the nick of time because they worked so hard to get our application in and completed. So we really appreciated that. Worked with another law firm, but I mean, there's always a stereotypical law firm thing, and Montana elder law isn't like anything that you might think. They're great. They're wonderful. I would tell them they know what they're doing. They are on the ball. They know what to do, and they get it done, and they treat you respectfully, and they're just great to work with. Well, I had no idea what price it should be, but it was worth every single penny that we paid to get the benefit that we have. It's a wonderful benefit. Currently, we are getting I wrote it down, $2,295 a month. It goes up every year based on the percentage that Social Security goes up. So that's the current one. And as far as an impact, and keep in mind, it's tax-free, which is really priceless. And as far as an impact goes, I would say it's just peace of mind. It's dependable. We know it's going to come. And it's just such a blessing that we're just thrilled.